Oh, there's been a lot over here happening, and I'm not even gonna rush. I'll be trying to do it under 3 minutes, but this is gonna be like, I don't know, it's a more detailed check in. The thing is, Saturday, I was so emotional, like literally cried 3 times, and I was like, was gonna make the video, but I was like, I don't want to be crying through the whole video. But now I finally got myself together. Before we get into that, I want to tell you all that I have been constantly posting for, I'm going to say, the past 3 months. And let me tell you, it's not an easy task. Now, if I can do it, if my computer's not messing up, I can get all three out in about 30 minutes. So I'm doing the reflections, really short. People tend to like them. I like them. You know, it's like I'm sharing what works for me. Then I start sharing my crafting stuff because, honey, if I don't craft, I'm going to kill somebody over here. So I share my crafting thing. I can come up with an idea like every day. Every day, my brain like, girl, I think I'm like not diagnosed, but I think I got something. Because, honey, every day I can make something. My brain be all over the place. And then I'm doing the journey check-in. But let me tell you, I'm not pleased with the journey check-in because the journey is about, decluttering the house, letting go things, getting my house set up. And I'm really not able to show any pictures. I don't have time for that. My life is busy. I'm trying to post. Eddie truck is messing up. We're dealing with a lot of things. I got some things that I have to take care of. So I may just start doing it like this. And then some days when I was like, what I call freestyle speaking, some days I don't really have nothing to say. So I'm like this. If I don't have nothing to say, then I don't think I'm going to check in because I don't just want to be coming on giving a video because I have to. But the journey really supposed to be like accountability for myself, and like I'm checking in with a girlfriend and be like, girl, this was going on. So I'm going to move back towards that. Sometimes I have to cheat. I'll show you a video and I do a voiceover. But let's get to Saturday. Why I had some emotions. Let me tell you, when you are on a journey video, a journey for yourself, and it could be like decluttering. I'm setting some goals. I said this before. You're not thinking of all the many doors to yourself that is going to be open. You like, child, I'm trying to heal. I'm trying to clean. I'm trying to get my house in order. I'm trying to get myself ready for, when the holidays come. I won't be so emotionally, zapped out. And then we talking about we got to go through healing. Oh, God, Jesus. Excuse me, y'all. This little allergies messing up. So, Saturday. Oh, Lord. Let me tell you. Y'all know I work with the after schools. And it's about 18 kids. Sometimes we'll hit 21. But usually it's 18. I've been working with these kids for a whole year. And every time I say, we have to do a crafting project, it just zaps in their brain like she's not going to be able to, Miss Des not going to be able to keep her eyes on all of us. So I'm constantly like, what you doing? Sit down. Why you over there? Didn't I say, why are you even doing that? Okay, did I say to do that? It's constant. And I'm like, craft is supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be exciting. It's supposed to be like, oh my God, how is this going to turn out? What is it going to become? You start from the beginning. I said, crafting is not fun. Now, look, if this for the weak ear, y'all might don't want to listen because I'm going to be honest with you. Wanted to curse the kids out. The kids, they 6 to 9 years old, wanted to curse them out. Girl, they carried me all the way up to the cliff and I'm flying off the cliff. I'm like halfway in and it's like my knee. When I get stressed, it hits me like that. Child, the knee got the pain in me so bad. I'm walking around the classroom. I'm dragging the knee. I'm like, I know y'all done stressed me out because now I'm dragging. I don't even want to be here. I'm dragging around the classroom and my knee is like killing me. Excuse me. I was so stressed. I was like, if the owner, director, floor manager, supervisor came in and say, you know what, Miss Des, this not working for us and don't seem like it's working for you. We're going to have to release you. Bye. Do I have a backup plan? No, I didn't. Because, sometimes when you in that kind of place, you just don't care. It's like, I just can't emotionally, spiritually, and mentally do this. And if I'm about to the point that I'm going to curse the kids out, now y'all know I love working with kids. But, so Saturday, I'm just riding the car and just crying. It was so much built up in me. It was like I just had to get it out. I wasn't per se sad or depressed. It was like so much had built up into me. And let me tell you, I was so tight. Like if I could have went to a masseuse, I needed to. My arms, from my arms, everything down to my feet hurt. That's how bad it was. And so I'm just going down the road. I'm just crying. I went to the yard sale and I had a moment, I had a little crying out. And I was like, girl, is you crying about the crafting? Like, I needed to identify why was I crying. Now, one reason it was a 3-part. I hope I remember all 3 parts. I was upset because I could not believe working with kids for a whole year. And this is where we at, which is nowhere. And I'm like, this generation, in another 20 years, this generation is going to be, they're going to be, I'm not going to say they're running the world, but they're going to be making decisions. And this what you working with, you ain't got no tools in your toolbox. Like, how you making damn decisions? I'm like, oh God, Jesus. And then I got upset because I know when you're working with children like that, it's not just, they ain't just plop down here on the earth and they just don't have no skills to work with. It's their environment. And I'm like, Jesus, what kind of environment are these children in? And I'm not blaming anybody. It's just that I grew up with mom, grandmama, and my auntie, when I had my kids. So I had such a good support system. And I know a lot of these young families don't have a good support system, and they just flying in the wind, doing the best they can. But damn, I would find me a book. I just could not. I could not let my children come out here and represent me like this. And the third thing was I at the end of the journey? Because I have poured into these kids. I have poured into these kids. I have poured into these kids. And we still can't do a crafting project. What happened to the day? What happened to the day when all your mom had to do was look? Girl, you just got it together. My mama had 4 different looks. That was to get it together. Then one of them, the other look was more high aggressive, like, I know you're not. The other one was, she got to clenching her teeth. That means you was gonna get it when you got to the car. Then she had a 4th look that I can't even explain. She looked like something from hell. She looked like a demon from hell, child. Eyes got to change in colors and stuff started forming out her eyes and stuff. Cause she didn't look right. That means you was getting it. Your ass was gonna be hers all day long. Like next week, she'll be like, I ain't forgot that you did such and such and such and such. These kids, they don't care nothing about no damn look. And you don't do it for the money, but I'm like, good Lord. I've been in daycare, so it's hard to really pay people worthy of their time and their skills. But I'm like, you just not getting paid enough to deal with some kids acting like they don't have no doggone sense. And I know y'all probably saying, is this a part of? Yes, it is a part of the journey, because how you have to endure in your day, that does affect how you are going to accomplish the goals in your life. And I'm like, oh Lord, if I talk anymore, I think I might cry again. But I just want to check in because this is what's happening. And I'm doing the best I can. And you know what? That's all we can do. We can do the best we can. And I know the end goal is that I really want to have this little buffet, and I'm excited about it. And it's going to be that. It may not be the way that I have planned that I want it to be, but it's going to be a little bit, it's going to be a little bit better That's all I can say. What the battle gonna be, I don't know. The last thing is that Eddie and I had a really bad, I don't even want to say a disagreement, because it was not good, over some cigarettes. When you don't have the funds and you trying to figure out how to pay all the stuff, and I'm like, you're gonna have to take that pack of, because he think he gonna smoke a pack of cigarettes every day. I'm like, no sir, you gonna find yourself homeless, you gonna find yourself wifeless, you gonna find yourself a whole lot of lists, because we're not gonna smoke a pack of cigarettes every day. Now I know you may need it, because dog blibbit, I need it, but I had to tell him I am doing without. Y'all see this rag on top of my head, this cloth? I'm doing without. So right now, in this trying time, in this challenging time, in this push through time, we've got to learn how to get through, work together, do what we got to do. I know it's coming around, but the lesson is how do we get through? We did not do well yesterday. We did not do well yesterday. We will be doing something else, because what we did yesterday is not working for me. Then got me upset. I'm gone, because see, I done got upset now. I will talk to y'all later.